2009 is a year I will never forget in my life. During the repression, I tried to talk to my classmates in high school to listen to me do a talk of 30 minutes to them. It was a presentation that was too dear to my heart. I have been practicing it every day of my life. And being in high school was a unique opportunity for me to talk and present to my classmates so they could listen to it, then give me feedback. Because I've always loved to do presentations and to speak in conferences. And when I spoke to my classmates, they told me I was not available and I don't have time to listen to you, Oliver. And they left the room one after another, one after another, one after another, until one of them was left in class. And he walked up to me and he said, Oliver, do you want me to listen to you? I was like, sure. He said, you want me to listen to you? You have to pay me money to listen to you. Ladies and gentlemen, my grandma gave me $0.25 for my lunch that very day in school. And that was exactly 150 francs CFA. So I dipped my hand into my pant and I removed all I had given to me by my grandma, $0.25. And I gave the money to my classmate. And he said, beautiful, I'm ready to listen to you right now, Oliver. I sat in front of him and I did a 30-minute presentation. And after I finished my presentation, he was like, great job, great job, great job, fantastic. I was like, really? Was it really good? And I sure it was good. And that's how I trade off my lunch for a presentation that I needed feedback from my classmates. Why was I doing that? I was doing that because I told my classmate and my teacher in 2005, my first year in middle school, that I want to become a global speaker. And I was doing everything every day to live the dream. This is exactly 19 years when I made that promise. And today, I've spoken in Singapore, in Europe, in the US, and all around the world. Why did I decide to become a speaker? Simple. While I was at the elementary school, I was always the last in class. It was not because I was stupid. It wasn't because I was not smart. I was a brilliant kid, but I had a problem. I had a big problem. And this is the problem that's pulling many of us behind in life. And this is the problem that's making a lot of us to miss a lot of opportunities, business deals, contracts. My problem was a common problem that an average kid in elementary school faces today. And it was a problem of lack of confidence. Lack of confidence. As a kid, I was very shy and timid. And that was how I grew up. To an extent that when the teacher asked the question in class, what is 3 times 2? I know the answer was 6. But guess what? Because of lack of confidence, the teacher will say, Oliver, what's the answer? I will reluctantly stand up, and guess what? Instead of saying 6, because I never had confidence in myself, I would rather think 2 plus 3. I would say 5. Everybody burst into laughter. Everybody laughed at me. And my teacher would say, Oliver, sit down, you stupid. And he killed again my confidence and made me to feel like I will never put up my hand again. And anytime they point me, I'm like, I'm not going to answer the question. Even though I know the answer, but I don't want to show up. because I was still shy and timid. To the extent that they would ask the question in class. A student that's always confident, they'll put up their answer, the hand up. Guess what? They will give the wrong answer. And when they will give the wrong answer, the teacher will say, that was a good try. You know why? Because they are always showing up. Because they were confident. And to some of us that were very shy and timid, they will always insult us. And because of that, I promised myself I was going to become too confident to the extent that will help many other kids to become confident. And that's exactly why I'm here today. I'm here today to share my story of from obscurity to sunlight. How I moved from a timid kid in Africa who could not speak in front of 2 people, 3 people, to speaking in front of millions and thousands of people. What happened? Personal development. I became a student of life. I started teaching myself, watching YouTube videos, reading books on public speaking, attending seminars like this one. And when I started doing that, my story changed. My life changed. I started meeting different people. I started having speaking engagement in high schools, in colleges, in universities, in workshops, in religious organizations, in associations. And I was doing that every single time, every single week, every single month, every single year. I remember myself doing over 20-something speaking engagement in 2015. And today I'm doing hundreds every single year. It was because of personal development. So I don't know about your situation. What have you been at peace of in life, in your career, in your profession? I just want to challenge you. You can come out of that obscurity if only you can develop yourself. And how do you develop yourself? You have to develop yourself in 4 key ways. You have to develop yourself mentally. You got to read books. You have to develop yourself physically. You have to exercise. Every morning when you get up, you have to run and do some. You have to register in the gym. You have to develop yourself spiritually. And you have to develop yourself psychologically. You equally have to develop yourself socially, like what you're doing here today. And so with those various ways, that is how I develop myself. And today, I'm one of the top speakers in my country. And I speak all around Africa. In fact, I was invited to speak in Singapore last year, 2023. When I spoke in Singapore, my mentor James Kernan got me in the US 2023 to speak. I spoke. And this year again, last year, 2024, he invited me to speak in his event in Tampa, Florida. And I'm speaking tomorrow in Rochester, and I'm speaking here today. So I want to let you know your dream is possible. If only you can destroy lack of confidence and build up confidence through personal development. Your voice is the powerful weapon, just like your words, that you can use to touch hearts, to change minds, and to transform souls. Thank you so much for listening to my presentation.
I'm Ryan. I'm a guest here at Yaoundé Cups. I listened to Oliver's great speech today. And one thing I learned is the power of a story. If you can tell a great story, it teaches people valuable lessons. Thank you.
My name's Christina, and I just listened to Oliver Nshom's presentation, where he really showed the resilience that he has. And he showed it by being vulnerable and saying all the places that he's failed on his journey and then just keeps going. And it was really inspiring.
Hey, my name is Nshom, and I just finished with an amazing workshop with the 1 million cups at the Eden Puri, and it was an amazing session. And thank you so much for following me on LinkedIn, on Facebook, on Instagram, TikTok, and all the platforms. Keep following, and let's grow together with storytelling, with national speaking, with international speaking, and of course global speaking. See you at the top. Ciao.